Hello and welcome. Thank you for taking the time to join me in reviewing the organizational design, structure, and change with me today. My name is Demetria Hodges, and I'm the head of the leadership team. Today I'll be discussing the admirable dimensions of company, underperforming areas of focus within the company, solutions to resolve the issue, and projected outcomes from the proactive approach. The company that I am representing is Wells Fargo Bank N.A. As a former employee of the company for 9 years and then coming back as a more seniored position, the culture of the business is something that I am very aware of. Founded on March 18th, 1852, Wells Fargo is the second largest bank in the United States. It was founded in California by Henry Wells and George William Fargo. They wanted to create a business that focused on transportation and banking during the California Gold Rush. In current operations, Wells Fargo offers services in banking, mortgages, and financial management. Through challenges and mergers, Wells Fargo has been able to maintain this stronghold within the banking world of business. The most admired list of the top companies in the United States by Fortune magazine are rated by 8 dimensions. Those dimensions are innovativeness, quality of management, long-term investment value, social responsibility to the community and the environment, people management, quality of products and services, financial soundness, and wise use of corporate assets. Since 1997, Korn Ferry has conducted research in putting together this list of 50 all-star companies based off of the opinions of executives and directors, asking what 10 companies they admire most and also like to do business with. With that concept in mind, it has come to my leadership team and I's attention that Wells Fargo could work on one of those 8 dimensions a little bit more proactively. That dimension will be people management. Wells Fargo has a vast majority of the most admirable dimensions, but this particular dimension is underperforming. This is an issue because the culture within the company and the perception of the employees is very key in this line of business. The key points to this issue are ramifications that will ensue if not properly handled, stakeholder vulnerability, and a reputational impact when seeking new talent to join the company. So this area of opportunity is a place of focus that my team and I would like to explore. When there is an area of opportunity that needs improvement, it is imperative to be aware of the consequences of not making those improvements timely and within good reason of the business. The first consequence is employee retention. You don't want to lose good talent. You also don't want to lose a lot of employees based off of the culture of the company. Community reputation is also very important. When looking in the community that you represent, you want to be able to have a positive outcome and outlook on that business. And if things like social media come out where employees are stating that they are not as happy or looking for other forms of employment, it's not a good reputational look for the company as a whole. This and other factors can result in loss of customer business. Long-term business is something that Wells Fargo likes to maintain. They've been a company since 1852, and they don't like to lose customer business. Those customers have built relationships, built rapport, brought new business in, and that's not something that the company takes lightly when wanting to work towards betterment of the company overall. Currently, the company is externally people-focused and focused on the needs of the customer. The matrix structure, my team and I have thought that if the company is more internally focused, this will focus more on the employee. The customers are always the pivotal point of the company, but it's also important to make sure that we keep a people-centered focus on the employees and those that service those customers. When it comes to conscious capitalism, this line of business thinking helps create a social system of cooperation and creates value amongst those that focus on the betterment of people without focusing solely on profits. The concept and practice of conscious capitalism with this new working model and dynamic will help others to understand the benefits and progression of where companies are leaning more towards. Embracing this change could reflect positively when being transparent with employees and demonstrating the active change from archaic business practices. So the plan of action that my team and I would like to focus on is based off of Cotter's 8-step change model. That will be creating a sense of urgency, building a guiding coalition, forming a strategic vision, enlisting a voluntary army, enabling action by removing barriers, generating short-term wins, sustaining acceleration, and instituting change overall. With all of the 8 steps mentioned, there's always going to be some adverse challenges that come in place. But we also want to make sure that we have solutions for those. Those solutions include embracing change, getting management buy-in, providing visual support for employees to have a better cue of what's going on and to see the change that the company is trying to emit, recognizing talent and making this an optional pursuit, especially when they're trying to move up in the company and make different changes within the company as well and in their own careers. Gathering a census for what works best for everyone. Encouraging feedback. Following the timeline and following through. And creating a team subset that will continuously create change and maintain the changes that have been made within the company so that the company doesn't go backwards and it continues to go forward and moving the charge in the future. So, key things that we've learned are that people are key. People should always be over profits. And effective change is something that not only companies and businesses would like to see, but also the people that invest in those businesses and companies. I want to thank you so much for your time and your consideration. Any feedback that you can provide will be greatly appreciated. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I'll be happy to answer them. Thanks.